close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say,
previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Fala galera, Henrique de novo trazendo mais um vídeo de Alan Wake. Vamos continuar agora no episódio 2. É isso, e bora ver um flashback do Alan.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Estamos no apartamento dele aqui,
Worst
né?
weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
Beleza.
Coffee's on.
Café! Você disse café!
Eat it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Aham. Tá.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
This was a late goodbye. 13.
Esse manuscrito é do Alex Casey, que é uma das... que é um personagem do romance, né? Do Alan. Quero ligar o rádio, mas eu não tô vendo o rádio. O som do rádio vem daqui, mas eu não escuto o rádio. Vamos mudar zoom, eu quero saber de onde essas pistolas. Tá. Cadê? Tem um rádio aqui, cara, mas eu não sei onde ele tá. Ah, é na última sala, caralho. Não dá pra correr. Ah, aqui.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Tô vendo. Beleza, super útil aqui. Apartamentinho bonito deles. Tomar uns banhos. Aspirina, você sempre gosta de uma aspirina, cara. Pega. É clichê. Olha, eles têm uma... Pega secadora, aquilo ali. Tá. Cara, o apartamento é grande pra caralho até. Pronto. Tá, eu já vi. Vou pegar o café agora. Oxe, mas eu já examinei. What the fuck? Tô fulerdão.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
Pode deixar,
I'm
filho.
right here. I'm on it, honey. Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight. You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Alan Wake scumbag.
I know, it's
Chatão.
stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid.
Presta
The
atenção
dark
nessa
really
parte.
spooked me too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker.
The clicker.
huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
E transaram. Eu adoro essa música.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Isso aí.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure.
Alan Scumbag vai deixar você falando sozinho! Falou. Cala a boca. Pronto. Tá. Tem umas galeras que sumiram. E provavelmente foram umas que você... Pronto.
Will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now. Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Porra, Mr. Weaver. Para de ser
Mr.
chato.
Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Beleza.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used
Eccentric.
to be the editor of the local
Olha.
newspaper, but she's
Gordinha.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton.
Ó.
There's no sign of him. Over. Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton.
Thornton e Morgan, eles são os policiais que você acaba encontrando nesses rádios deles e os relatos. É engraçado você...
Come in, Mr. Wake.
Opa.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Beleza.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the
Mr.
cops,
Wake,
you're gonna
can I
meet me in
help you with
Elderwood
anything?
National Park. There's a spot called
Cala a boca,
Butler's
moleque.
Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal.
We are watching.
Watching you.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light?
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're
Depois vocês conhecem um pouco mais sobre a história desse personagem também. Ele não quis matar o amigo dele, mas não era amigo dele, era... E a gente vai encontrar...
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big days on.
Que ele fala que sempre começa a acontecer essas coisas quando... Caralho, moleque forte, velho. Tem como não, mais um manuscrito pra nós.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Entendi. E o mano dormiu. Mas...
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle
Oh,
all the
cuzão
damage
aqui, ó.
the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
Barry picudo chegou botando ordem nessa
What the hell was that
porra.
about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped.
Barry é muito
Anything beyond that
interesseiro,
was another
velho.
story.
Ele é amigo do Alan de verdade, só que ele é muito interesseiro.
In a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Barry, seu safado.
Who's Max?
O cachorrinho.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy?
Parou.
And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice,
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
Wait here.
Confusing fiction with reality,
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk?
Beleza.
Just across from Bugtooth Charlie.
Pode deixar. Nós pega aqui.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and
Ai,
meet
cala a boca, Barry.
her. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Ah, cara chato.
Talk to the cops.
Mentira, a gente ama o Barry.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working.
Wait here.
Let's have a laugh on Barry.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Beleza.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Demorou.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Ah, cala a boca, por favor.
A guy. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry.
Porra, Barry.
I'm
Eita,
going to
cara.
Lover's
Rinite.
Peak.
Rinite!
You said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Beleza. Ah, tchu. Então é isso, galera. Esse vídeo não teve muitos enfrentamentos, mas a próxima parte é bem longa. A gente vai encontrar o sequestrador da Alice, né? Sequestrador, se for ele mesmo, né? Então, espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixe seu like, compartilhem, se inscrevam no canal. É isso, valeu, falou e até mais.